All right, welcome to the relationship show. This woman writes this post. Am I being unreasonable with texting? She says, so this is the first time I actually tried to start dating, and I'm noticing a trend with guys when it comes to obsessions with 24/7 texting. That's one of the biggest mistakes guys make. It's like chasing. You'll see it over and over again, and it often always leads to negative results. Maybe I'm just weird, but never ending text conversations are so annoying to me. So, this is a woman's perspective on how it makes her feel when guys over pursue and think they have to text all the time and always have to be in contact with her. I'm not saying texting is off limits, but I prefer it to be kept to a purpose. In parentheses, how was your day? Good morning, good night, planning a date. Yeah, and even in my perspective, even like how was your day? Sometimes that's useful and sometimes you want to reach out like occasionally, but it's like for the most part you want to build up that anticipation. So if she reaches out and talks about like what your day is like, it's like, yeah, you take like maybe 3 texts, have a good conversation, but then just, hey, can't wait to talk to you further about this, when we see each other Saturday, and you use it for setting dates and have a purpose like what she's saying. But being asked, what are you doing every hour is frustrating. And when I try to close the conversation, I always get sorry for bothering you or sorry for trying. And this is how women weed out guys. It's like if they show or become like emotionally unglued, then they basically blow them off. They don't go on dates with them. So it's like this is how they determine whether it's someone that would be a good match for them. And oftentimes guys just talk them out of liking them. It's like there's usually, in a lot of cases, there's usually a high level of interest from the start, or at least enough for the guy to get her number or, even ask her on a date. But then he starts texting her every day and then he just talks her out of it. In the beginning, I thought I just got a few crazies. And so she's even saying like this makes her feel so uncomfortable that she thought the guy was crazy. But not now, after talking to like 8 guys that are exactly like this, I'm wondering if I'm being the unreasonable one. Well, you got to look at your feelings. It's like, well, how does that make you feel? It's like so many people, so many guys don't understand relationships. And so, or at least understand the actions you have to take to build someone's attraction, or the actions you don't take in order to reduce someone's attraction. So, I mean, from her perspective, is she being unreasonable? Well, it's making her feel uncomfortable. And so like, why would you want to feel uncomfortable just talking to people? So it's like, you kind of just have to keep going until you find someone who knows what they're doing. And that's why a lot of people, like a lot of women, put guys in friend zone, because they act this way. They act super insecure, or when things don't go their way, they get upset and thinking, really coming from a place of like, oh, I'm not good enough. And then having to like get into that kind of conflict and that kind of conversation just doesn't work, so it's like she's going to put a lot of guys in friend zone that do this, and it's like she doesn't want to hurt your feelings, because if she hurts your feelings, it's not really how women operate. And also, if she does hurt your feelings, it's like she gets responses like, what were sorry for bothering you, or responses like that just create more conflict, more drama. And so, if in your situation or a guy's situation, it's like, if she tells you you're friend zoned, like she tries to say, oh, I'm just looking for something else right now. It's like, it's because of this. It's like she's turned off by you. She's putting you aside, and she's basically denying you until she finds someone who can actually show up and act like a man, or not talk her out of it, and just be in their masculine presence, be decisive, have a purpose when texting. And those are the guys that she's going to choose, the ones that she wonders about when there's space. So it's like if she has like 10 guys pursuing her, 9 of those guys are texting her every day, trying to build her attraction through contact and communication and asking her what she's doing. And then there's a 10th guy that just waits a few days. It's like, which one is she going to wonder about? She's going to wonder about the one that didn't text her. It's like she's wondering, like, I wonder what he's thinking about. I wonder what he's feeling. It's like his feelings are unclear. Does he like me? Does he not? How come he didn't text? All the other guys texted. She's like, oh, I wonder what. So like, that's the guy that's on her mind. And so that's the one she's going to reach out to. And when she outs to that guy, that's chasing. So it's like now she's the one chasing, not the guy chasing. And that automatically just puts her more in her feminine energy. She's the one pursuing. It's a much better negotiation standpoint from the guy's perspective. And at the end of the day, that's the guy that's going to get the results. The one who is decisive, direct, knows what he wants, and doesn't rush in or doesn't have to be needy and need her constant attention all the time.